Put on your 3D glasses. Here comes a horseshoe!
And a tomato.
Welcome to Test Chamber, everyone. I'm Andrew Reiner. Jeff Cork's here.
I'm here. I'm Food Fight.
I'm Cinder, or Torch, I guess her name is now. Jeff, pick up those tomatoes. This is a cool feature for a leveled up Food Fight. Now shoot one. Whoa!
Oh, very nice.
We're playing Skylanders Trap Team. This is the new Skylanders Academy, the biggest hub world that they've created. Hit triangle. It's not skipping it. Way to go, dude.
I've gone off script immediately. It said hit right trigger, and I just thought, I'm going to hit the right trigger.
Well, I want to give you a tour very quickly.
I want to see. I would like to go on a tour as well.
We have a lot to talk about with this one.
All right.
So over here, very quickly, you have your level up. She will give you new powers, stuff like that. And
I'm not going to talk to her.
No, don't talk to her. We're playing on Xbox One. The game is beautiful. Art design, I think, is vastly improved over the previous games. And right here is something new. So we're playing co-op. We're just standard Skylanders, the variety that you buy for $9.99. Jeff's character comes with the game. This is the dark version. There's a green version as well. But I'm going to put a trap in here. This is a new thing in the game. This allows you to play as villains. This guy is Chef Pepperjack. Well, my favorite, probably the most powerful of the bunch. You can see he has his own theme music.
He's great.
He has 3 attacks. So he throws peppers, he breathes fire, and then he uses his egg beater. Which I had to ask you what that was called. I had no idea what that was. But here is the prison where you store all of them. So you'll be able to contain one villain on each trap that you have. There are 9 different traps that you have to buy individually. Let's put in the, Broccoli Guy. You got to see Broccoli Guy. So we're going to put in the life trap here. And we're going to put him in the trap.
He has the best name.
Broccoli Guy.
Oh, just wait till you hear Broccoli Guy.
Oh, you got the Broccoli Guy.
So he's constantly talking. What you saw of Chef Pepperjack was he was wearing a black shirt. I completed a mission in the game for him. Each villain has a mission in the game, and it gave him a new outfit, a new skin. So the sheep, I have a black sheep now. He's a great character, but we'll just kind of go through these. I don't want to spoil them all, so I won't go all the way to the end. But there are, as you can see, 46 plus villains that I found. I think there are more of them. I haven't captured this guy yet. And let's continue through the academy here. Going up here, there's this portal that you need a magic item for. They keep telling you need magic item. That is a purchasable new zone, kind of like in the old games.
Okay.
So if you're playing the game and you just have no idea what to do here, you're not missing anything in game. You just need to buy that item to get your new zone. And then up here, before we go in an actual level, we are going to do something very quickly. We're going to go into the new Kaos mode, which is like tower defense. And let's not show the last one. Let's pick this one.
All right.
And we're going to take a level 1 character.
All right.
One of the new trap masters for you, Jeff. My favorite character in the game.
So I'm going to be super puny.
You're going to be you're going to be huge.
Right.
So these guys, the Trap Masters, there are 8 different varieties for each elemental types, and they cost $14.99 MSRP. But they are super powerful. They are the only characters that can access bonus zones in this game.
Okay.
So, in the previous games, you just needed the elemental type.
Right.
In Swap Force, you needed the, what would you call those, ability type.
Mm-hmm. Like ladder and digging and all that stuff.
So only a Trap Master can break these crystals here. So we're going to build some towers.
Oh, the crystals. I'm
totally
not even doing the crystal.
So you will be able to build a tower here. Go ahead, slap that bad boy down.
There you go.
And then, let's see. Do we have any of these other types out here? Yes, we do. So I'm going to put another new character down. One of my favorites. Because it's a little T-Rex wearing a little helicopter backpack, and he has mechanical legs, like powered armor legs. Mm-hmm. And he's awesome because he can puke. he can fly around, do that. He can shoot rockets. He could fly and shoot rockets. But let's start a wave here.
All right.
And
Like, bear in mind, I'm only level 1.
I'm going to put
It's not my fault.
the chef back. Where did the chef go? There he is. I'm going to put the chef back, and we will...
Pepperjack.
We're going to have you switch to him once the enemies start coming out.
Okay.
And you're going to be effectively power leveling Wildfire.
And how do I switch to him?
Hit... you're going to want to hit LT.
LT. All right.
So wait till the enemies start coming out here.
Okay.
Wave.
And what's the best attack with Chef Pepperjack?
Your Y button.
Okay.
So go ahead and switch to him, because you will just get wasted by these guys. And just start raining it, yeah. And you could do the other attacks, too. But I kind of want to show what happens when the towers... So you can see it's very tower defense. They're going for the chest at the back of the arena here, which contains a high-level monster. So you've already gained... You're up to level 4 already.
That's awesome.
So it's an awesome way of power leveling characters. We're just going to do one wave here, and then we're going to go show some of the levels in the game. We have a lot to show, like I said. You're up to level 5 now,
Yeah.
which is awesome.
If you're a Skylanders veteran, you know that's pretty silly.
Yeah.
How quickly that happened.
And I think, I think that's a... can we just quit this challenge? Yeah, okay. I think that's a really smart decision on their part, because when you buy a new figure and you want to continue deeper into the game, you're kind of screwed in that capacity, or you have been in the past.
Yeah, at a certain point, you've got
You got to go to
80
like
guys.
Yeah, and you got to go to the earlier levels. Now you can really get them beefed up, and once those towers level up, they'll start spitting out gold, which you can use to level up your characters as well.
So once again,
So let's see here how we get to the levels at this point. Close your eyes. I don't want to spoil too much.
My eyes are closed.
But I do want to show a couple in particular that are very creative. And the art design is much better this time around. Let's go to... I'm going all the way through them. Let's just pick... Let's pick this one. The shot of the moon is pretty cool. So I've captured 2. There's one more I haven't found yet.
All right.
So we'll have to keep our eyes peeled for it. I'm going to guess he's probably behind one of the Trapmaster gates that I can't get to yet. Like Swap Force, all the Trapmasters aren't available at launch. So there will be areas and characters you won't be able to get until a later date.
The Dreamcatcher should be around here somewhere.
Story is
What he
well
didn't
done.
mention was that-
Chaos has joined the Skylanders. And he's actually pretty fun to play as. You don't get to play as him until the end game.
All right.
And there's a lot of end game here. As you saw, Chaos mode, the arenas return. There's Nightmare difficulty unlocks again.
But if you really want to get to the village,
And yeah, there's just a lot of game here. Probably more than they've ever done before. Well, in fact, it is more than they've ever done. Ooh, break that. I think I see something valuable right in there. Nothing. I thought it was going to be one of those 2% discounts from vendors.
Oh. The little butterflies.
Yep. So a lot of the classic puzzles are back, if you even want to call them that. And the first few levels in the game are pretty rough. They are definitely made me feel like they were skewing to the youngest age possible, opposed to the other games, which kind of welcomed everyone.
Right.
But it was really simple stuff I was doing over and over and over again, and I was pretty worried. But they really kind of get back to where they were, having a nice mix of easy puzzles and pretty difficult combat challenges.
Don't know why I even.
You could skip that stuff.
Yeah. Following you.
Skylanders of the undead element are stronger in this.
Nice. So you just have your 2 attacks right now.
Right.
Let's put on his beefed up version for you,
All right.
which I played as, and he's awesome. Level cap is 20, so I reached level cap with Wildfire, as you'll see right now. But he has everything you need.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's super beefy. And one of the problems with the game is they're a little slow in generating enemies in these combat encounters. Some of them work well. A lot of times you'll just be kind of waiting around with nothing happening. And should we show off Chaos? Do you think that's too much of a spoiler?
Hedwig, by the way.
Let's show him, and you
wanted to
can
check
close
out
your
the
eyes.
village.
Or we could, how about we put him
I'd taken you
post
there,
credits?
but
Okay,
feel
post-credits,
free
we'll
to
show
explore
Chaos.
this
We'll show
graveyard
Chaos in action because he's pretty
beforehand.
cool. All right, so we freed this guy, and he's going to go do some stuff for us. Yeah, he's such an awesome character. Do XXY. Yeah, so he has that combo as well. However, will we solve this box puzzle? Jeff Cork?
There we go.
Teamwork.
Yep.
And that's how you do it.
Ta-da.
Villains are
Giving away all the
stronger in
secrets.
this
So here's one of those Trapmaster gates. Yes.
Oh no, these things.
These gate mini games. Oh, but there's a nice little thing back there. Obviously, that gives you a special power for a Skylander and a preview video of, if you want to watch it, of upcoming
Let's
toys.
just call them commercials.
Let's go back to the academy and do another level. All right, this is Time Town. This is one of my favorite levels in the game. It's all kind of transformative terrain, all gear-based.
No Medusa heads though, right?
No Medusa heads.
Okay, good.
But just, I really like the colors. The whole art aesthetic this time around, I think, is much better.
Glad to see you.
Which could be, Toys for Bob. They got 2 years to develop this one. Now that Vicarious Visions is helping out with the annualization of the series. Very smart move on, Activision's part. It's paid off, I think, handsomely for Call of Duty. It's definitely paying off here as well.
I'm gonna be a different guy in a second.
Are you going to be a little guy?
I'm gonna be a little guy.
I'm a little guy. Oh, and you can see he's holding a flower. That is not part of his character design. That's a new collectible called Trinkets.
So it's like not just a hat.
Yeah, so you're wearing those horns. You usually don't have those horns on your head. And if you turn around, you got that little thing on your tail. So those are trinkets,
Yeah,
new
that's enough of
collectibles.
that. How embarrassing.
All right, who are you going to be here? You're a classic. Oh, you're a mini version. This is a
Mini
new
Bop.
character type, Skylanders minis. They do not have any kind of content in the game. They're just new character types that you can buy. They come in 2 packs. I don't remember the price on them, but they're adorable.
And they level up and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah. And these are guys that you could have got from the potato chip promotions.
Okay.
But they would follow you as kind of like a NPC,
Right.
as a pet. Now they are fully playable, full upgrade paths up to level 20.
Very nice.
It's a bit of a bummer that the level cap didn't go up this time, but at the same time, I understand why they did it for balancing.
Yeah.
It would have been an absolute nightmare if they went up to 30 or 25 when you have new characters starting at 1. I mean, leveling up would have been just kind of a joke at that point. Yeah, look at this. Wasn't that cool? Did you
That
see
was
that?
super cool.
Let's see it again. Step on that. Oh, look how adorable. A little sheep. And some guy doing something weird to him.
Skylanders of the air element are stronger in...
Okay, so here's a villain. I haven't been able to trap him yet. He kind of will. We might not battle him here, but he often vanishes.
So what do you do with the trapping process? Break that down.
I wish we could show that. So it's not like Ghostbusters or anything like that. Or this is just a standard enemy that looks like the villain.
Oh.
You basically just battle them in a boss battle. Some of them are elaborate, like full-on, with boss battles with like cutscenes and multiple waves and different variations of attacks. A lot of times, though, which is kind of a bummer, is you just kind of hit the guy over and over and over for an extended period of time and deal with his one attack or 2 variations. And then once they're depleted, you got to trap them by putting down the right elemental type trap.
Okay.
That coincides with them, and here's a mini game. These get tougher as they go, but I mean they're just kind of time wasters.
They're the best.
And as you get more of them, they kind of make melodies, which is kind of cool. But yeah, there you go, Transforming Train, pretty cool. And that's pretty much what this entry offers. There's 18 story missions. A lot of content here, a lot of story. Like I said, Chaos' story is really funny. There's a new big bad this time around, the Golden Queen, who I have you capture and get to play as, and she's a lot of fun and brings something completely different to the battlefield. I'm going to show off some other villains here real quick. I apologize if it's the Golden Queen.
Dr. Crank.
Okay, cool. And they talk through the portal itself, and they don't have a lot to say, but it is pretty funny when they do communicate. Like when you have the sheep out, he doesn't speak English. He just kind of makes sheep sounds, which is fun from time to time to hear that. Some characters are pretty annoying though. Broccoli guy is annoying by design.
Because he just talks about being...
Oh, he's constantly talking. If your health gets low, he'll be like, hey, put me in. And they'll all keep saying that kind of stuff. Look down there. Isn't that neat?
It's like a little play.
So you see the villains are on a timer, so he has a limited amount of time to be in the battle. Let's show what happens when that expires. And they complement each other really well. They, as you saw, can be used to kind of power level Skylanders. So this, if you talk to her... Okay, so he's gone.
Gotcha here. I know
She's
you're
going to
in the middle of
present to
something,
you
but
a mission
Okay.
for the villains. So whenever you see that, you need a specific villain to do it. And I would highly recommend playing this game with a notepad in front of you, so you know who's in your trap,
Yeah.
and also what levels have those exclusive characters that villain moments that you're going to need. Because going into unprepared, you got to go back to the academy to get the villain from the portal.
Oh, there's not a like mid-game.
No,
Like
there's no way to put them in there. So yeah, notepad. That's what I ended up doing. And they do sell something. I don't know if you want to spend the extra money on it, but they have a little case that you can have that has all the villain names on it. Oh, did you die?
Let's not.
Poor
talk
little
about that.
Bop. So who's going in? Oh, a new trap master here. Gusto. He's a lot of fun. He might be pretty leveled up here. But they have they have a little device that lists all 40 plus villains on it, and you plug the portal into this little case for which character you have, so you know who it is. But
That seems complicated.
yeah, but sorry, Jeff.
That's okay. Gusto's used to being left out.
Oh, look at his trinket. Isn't that cute?
Kind of.
You don't like the one-eyed teddy bear? We're failing.
A little creepy. It still has that weird tether.
Yep, it needs it. Although they could do what Lego does, right?
Yep.
Let you independently search levels. That'd be pretty sweet. Because there's secrets all over. Look at the art design here. Just a cool level.
Yeah, this is really neat.
Oh, you get to do this. Have fun.
Very good, very
All right.
good.
I thought I was doing it last
Back
time.
to
That
the
was
next
you?
That was me.
assembly
Oh,
block.
okay.
This one a little hard.
Maybe we're just in sync like
but
that.
I know you cannot do it. Let's go.
All right. Here we go. Pressure's on.
Oh, is it just me? It's just me.
All right.
Incredible. Just incredible.
You could sit back and watch. Have fun.
That's what I'm doing. Sitting back.
The role of player 2. Oh, this one's gonna be tough.
Don't stop the music.
Whew.
What a tune.
Just barely did that. So you can hear how the music's changing with it. Kinda neat.
So good.
So he's just going to hang out there for the rest of the
And he actually gives you the ability, this character here, to
Yeah.
travel in time. So you go 10,000 years in the future in this game.
Oh, weird.
And we'll do this one combat encounter, and then we'll call it a day.
Let's do it.
But this is Trap Force. It's what I believe the best entry in the series. You know, it's more of the same. You know, as you saw, the block pushing puzzles, the gate puzzle, you know, the little mini game there for the lock picking. But it's just a lot more care went into it. In the levels, they feel more alive. The combat's fun. The way the bosses kind of are integrated in to give your Skylanders a breather. They're slightly different functionality with the timer. You know, unfortunately, you don't get to level them up like the Skylanders.
Seems like
but
they're kind of broken already, though.
what do you mean? Like just
Super
overpowered?
overpowered, yeah.
Yeah.
In a good way.
In a good way, yep.
I'm totally going to die in a second.
And I think they'll really come into play nicely in Nightmare mode, you know, in those later levels there. So if you play a lot of Skylanders, there's a lot of game here to be had. I highly recommend it. It is more expensive than the others because you do have to buy traps in addition to the Trap Masters if you want to see all the content. Oh, Jeff.
Your guys aren't leveled up very well.
Here, put this guy in. We'll show you. Oh, this guy.
This
We'll show
guy.
you one more. He's a cool little robot.
Down for the count.
And a delicious candy.
Yeah.
But don't put them in your mouth. You will die if you try to eat them. And where was I at? I gave it an 8.75. My review should be on the site now. So definitely give that a read. We kind of recapped everything there. And as always, we appreciate you watching Test Chamber. We'll have many more coming as this busy holiday season unfolds. Tune in then, and we'll see you next time. All right, Jeff, moment of truth.
All right. Here he is.
Chaos.
Look at that.
I'm looking.
Special trap. I get to play as Kaos. So Kaos is really overpowered. Watch this. He can shoot out these elemental. He can shoot out these elemental types, and when enemies stand on them, they absolutely get wrecked. And then he also has these little piranha things he shoots out if you battle them in the game. Jeff just pulled us down to our death. You get to see him use those. Very typical boss encounter attack for these games. And then he also, this is just a little bonus thing, he also could turn into a giant head, which you've seen in the games before. And he can shoot eye lasers or kind of puke. And we will show him in action for you here very shortly. But he's a great character, and he does this little flip. Makes him seem cooler than he actually is. But he gets a lot more screen time in this game, which is welcome. I mean, him and Patrick Warburton, I don't remember the name, Richard Horvitz, maybe? He's the voice actor of Chaos, but they have a lot of screen time in this, and they're absolute delights to listen to. And the writing is, once again, really funny and top-notch. So that is Kaos. Again, you only get him at the end of the game, but they give you he gives you plenty of reason to play the game again or go through some of the bonus content.
Yeah. What's his elemental type?
It's a new one. It's a new unknown one. The game doesn't even tell you what it is. They're like, this is an unknown element. So yeah, he comes in. To trap him, you need a black trap.
Okay.
I would imagine that will probably be one of the harder ones to find unless they ship a bunch of them, because I think everybody's going to want this one.
Yes.
So if you're going to buy this game on launch day, I'd recommend getting the black trap, even if that means you're not going to be able to use it until you beat the game.
Yeah.
So again, thanks for watching. See you in the next test chamber.